His name would be etched into history forever. The night was quiet in Money, Mississippi, too quiet, as if the land itself was holding its breath. Crickets hummed in the darkness, and the Tallahatchie River moved slowly nearby, unaware that it would soon be asked to hide a terrible secret. In a small wooden house on the outskirts of town, a 14-year-old boy slept on a thin mattress, dreaming the harmless dreams of childhood. He had no way of knowing that before the sun rose again, his name would be etched into history forever. His name was Emillte Till. Emmitt was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, city loud with traffic, laughter, and possibility. He was playful, confident, and full of life. That summer of 1955, his mother, Emillte Till, sent him south to visit relatives in Mississippi. She warned him carefully before he left. "Be careful. The South is different." Emmitt nodded, not fully understanding what those words truly meant. In the Mississippi Delta, the rules were unwritten, but deadly clear, especially for black boys. One afternoon in August, Emmitt and his cousins stopped at a small grocery store in Money. Behind the counter stood Carolyn Bryant, a 21-year-old white woman. What happened next would later be argued, distorted, and debated. Some said Emmitt flirted. Others claimed he whistled. Still others accused him of touching her. The truth was never fully agreed upon, but in the Jim Crow South, the truth didn't matter. What mattered was this: a black boy had crossed a line he did not know existed. Word traveled fast. Faster than common sense. Faster than mercy. Several nights later, while the house slept, the sound of a truck broke the silence. Heavy footsteps approached the door. Armed men stood outside Roy Bryant, Carolyn's husband, and his half-brother J. Millen. They demanded the boy. Emmitt's great-uncle pleaded, offered money, begged for his life. It didn't matter. They dragged Emmitt into the night. What followed was cruelty beyond words. The men beat him mercilessly. They mutilated him. They stripped him of dignity, of childhood, of breath. Finally, they shot him in the head. To erase the evidence of their crime, they tied a heavy metal fan around his neck with barbed wire and threw his body into the Tallahatchie River. The river swallowed him whole. 3 days later, a body surfaced. It was bloated, broken, barely recognizable. But his mother would know him anywhere. When Emmitt's body was returned to Chicago, Emillte Till made a decision that would shake the world. She refused a closed casket. She wanted America to see what had been done to her son. "Let the people see what I've seen," she said. At Robert's Temple Church of God in Christ, tens of thousands filed past Emmitt's open casket. Men wept openly. Women fainted. Children stared in stunned silence. Photographs of his mutilated face spread across black newspapers and magazines, reaching millions. America could no longer look away. The trial came in September 1955. The courtroom was packed, but justice never entered. An all-white jury deliberated for barely an hour before acquitting Roy Bryant and J. W. Millen. The men walked free, smiling, lighting cigarettes, embraced by supporters. Protected by double jeopardy, they later confessed to the murder in a paid interview with Look magazine, selling the story for $4,000. No punishment followed. No apology. No remorse. But something had changed. Emmitte Till's death lit a fire that could not be extinguished. It ignited outrage, grief, and determination across the nation. Just months later, a woman named Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. She would later say she was thinking of Emmitte Till when she stayed seated. His name became a rallying cry. His face became a mirror. His story became a turning point. Emillte Till did not live to grow old. He did not get the chance to become what he dreamed of becoming. But in death he forced a nation to confront its own brutality and inspired a movement that would change history. And on quiet nights in Mississippi, when the river moved slowly under the moon,